What is going on, guys? This is Nas from PTG, and this is gonna be our 5th installment of the best support series for everyone. So, basically, if you're new to the channel, I'm gonna be giving 3 new supports every single week that I find are really good for online. Of course, I'm going to give their reasons and whatnot for why you should use them and why they're good. And you guys can go ahead and decide based off what you guys see me do and what you guys feel like will be good for you guys, and go off that. So, for this first one, we're gonna go ahead and show off Hashirama, the first Hokage, PTS Gara, pre-time skip Gara, and Might Guy. Alright, quick note before, I'm actually nearing 1,000 subs, which is actually really amazing. So when I do reach 1,000 subs, I'm gonna go ahead and release the ultimate online, tip guide. Basically, if you're new to the channel, it's like I'm gonna just release a whole little series, not series, like one whole video, just summarizing my whole channel so far, like with the content and whatnot, like going over all of the online tips I've given you. It won't be in great detail because that's what the point of the videos are for. But I'm going to be having a bunch of stuff in there that will allow me to better, that will allow you to keep up if you miss some videos, or maybe if you want to see the full version of a video, you can go ahead and watch that yourself. Alright, so first Hokage. Now, I picked these guys based off, I picked 2 of these guys based off their actual ninjutsu attack they use. So, the first Hokage is going to be doing this. By the way, he has 2 of them. You want to go ahead and pick the Shadow Clone Shuriken Jutsu one. That one for support is a lot better than the other one, because it actually does follow you around. Now, let's go ahead and bring in someone else here, for example here. So, I'm going to sub in the first Hokage for his support. Now, watch what he does. Basically, he goes ahead and he throws one shuriken, and then substitutes into multiple shurikens, right? The thing with this is these shurikens actually follow you around for a little bit, and they curve a bit. So, I don't know what they really say aside from the fact that they actually curve. That makes them really useful to use. The only way you can really beat this is by blocking the first initial shuriken. So as you're gonna see here, the first initial shuriken is the one that actually divides up, right? So if you can go ahead and block that initial shuriken your first try, you should be good for the rest of them. But if you can't block the first one, then you're gonna be screwed, because these things will hawk you down for a bit. Especially if you're close, you can't escape it no matter what. You gotta sub out of it, and sometimes it might take 2 subs to sub out of it, but which is good for the person using it, right? But at the same time, if you're too close, you're really screwed. So make sure that you actually go ahead and try to like either block that first one or stay far away from it. Now that's the first Hokage. Really, I don't want to get too much into him because I'm sure you guys have all seen him online before. He is really good with that shuriken toss. So we're gonna go ahead to the second person. Now this is actually a pre-time skip guard, not the first one, not the post-time skip. So he does like a sand shower, right? Now, the thing with his sand shower is it's useful in multiple ways. The first one being that because his sand shower attacks like in multiple sessions, it kind of wears out your guard to an extent where it can almost break someone's guard really easily or make your guard really damageable. So for the most part, if their guard were to be hit by this attack, their guard will be down to red. Maybe it'd be down to a point where if you were to punch him a couple of times or try to do a full combo, you could actually end up breaking their guard yourself. Now that's useful in multiple ways, but that's not it. Like the first Hokage shuriken, these sand showers actually follow you around, and they curve better than the Hokage's shurikens do. So if Darui was to go ahead and, I don't know, like R2 and sidestep it, he would still get hit. You have to constantly you have to like run away to the next step where you can't stop. If you run twice, sidestep twice, you're still gonna get hit. That's how good Gaara's thing is, especially from long range. It has no real limit for range. It'll just follow you down till you block it or till you dodge it. And dodging it is really hard, so make sure you go ahead and keep running while dodging it. Do not stop running. But the thing is, even if what you can really do with the support though, because of what I just told you, the whole you have to constantly run or guard, it allows you to do something like this. So I can go ahead, bring Gaara in, and then chakra dash while it's coming at him. if he's guarding my initial chakra dash, he's gonna get hit by the sand shower, right? So let's say I were to bounce off his guard, and because I bounced off his guard, he forgot all about the sand shower, so he tried to attack me right as soon as I bounced off his guard, like a button mash type attack. But the sand shower actually comes in and hits him beforehand, which lets you go into your combo, and then you can do whatever you gotta do after that. The sand shower is really, really good. I love it. It's been there since Storm 3. It's been really OP since Storm 3. So if you guys see it, go ahead and try it out. It's really it does a lot of damage. It's a really good guard breaker as well. Last but not least is gonna be Might Guy. Now Might Guy, his ninjutsu attack isn't all that. I mean, it's quick. It's dynamic entry. It doesn't go too far. I guess it's quick for like some kind of surprise attack. Maybe, I don't know, if they're like near you in some direction. You just bring him in. They don't see him because he's pretty quick and he kicks up pretty far. But that is not why I brought my guy in. My guy, if you guys haven't already known, is my favorite support to use. Alright? And I don't say that because of ninjutsu. I say this because of his dash cut. Now, dash cut is something that is used to kind of block an opponent charging at you without you doing anything. So I can literally stand. You know what? It'd be better if I just showed you guys. Let me go ahead and put the CPU on. Now watch this. Voila. So the point is that when their opponent comes and attacks you, your Might Guy or whoever has dash cut will automatically go ahead and try to intervene. Alright? Now, see, look at that. Voila. Do you know how much things you could do off that? If they were to dash cut you and a dash cut failed, they're gonna go ahead, hit your guard, and you can attack right away. Especially if you have someone like Gara who has range. Like, if you can just dash cut me again, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Well, to the extent, actually. But point is that if they dash near you and you have your Might Guy, look at this. I can just start button mashing as soon as he bounces off my guy. Because a lot of people do not see that coming. They don't see the fact that Might Guy is gonna block you. They don't see the fact that, you know, he's gonna guard you most of the time. And it's especially key when you were to, like, you know, constantly hit your opponent and they sub behind you so they can chakra dash you, right? People normally have, like, the really, really, really good people, what they normally do is they kind of hit mid combo, then they double jump or something, so like just to avoid the person subbing behind them and chakra dashing them again, you know, making them waste a sub. Because why waste a sub when you can just hit them twice, make them sub jump in the air, and then attack them again, right? But with my guy, you don't have to ever worry about that whole stop combo midway stuff. You can actually keep your combo going to whatever extent. And even if they do stuff behind you, what are they gonna do, right? They're gonna bounce off your guard. If they're smart, they're gonna go ahead and not chakra dash ever. They're just gonna come at you regularly, double tap circle. I don't know, do something like this instead. But a lot of people don't do that. They just let the chakra dash as soon as they get the opportunity to. So with that being said, make sure you go ahead and use my guy. My guy will only dash cut, by the way, when you have half your storm gauge full, half of it. So you have to get past a certain point for him to actually start intervening with your stuff, by the way. So keep that in note, keep that in mind. But yeah, he's by far one of my favorite supports to use in this game. It is so useful having someone who can, like, you know, kind of guard them when they're chakra dashing you off a sub, or when they're trying to chakra dash you out of nowhere quick. Someone there to guard you is honestly the best thing, because it lets you do your own combos, it lets you be aware, and it's better for the people who aren't really as, you know, as fast when it comes to noticing the chakra dashes, or maybe they're not really as alert, you know. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video today. These are my 3 guys for this week. I know that I have a bunch of people giving me support. A bunch of you guys are giving me some new people to go over next week. I'll make sure I get over some new supports next week for sure. Don't worry about that. This is Nas from PTG, guys. Thanks for watching this video so much. I'll have that best character series up tomorrow for sure, and that the ultimate online tip guide for 1,000 subs as a special I'll be doing for sure. Alright. So thank you guys for watching this video.